Coming up in today's Today in History, it has been defined as a concept in Hinduism that means descent. It is the material appearance or incarnation of a deity on earth. The relative verb to alight, to make one's appearance. Can you guess what word this is? This word was very popular about 10 years ago. It's still used in certain circles today. And it's also the name of a very, very, very famous film, a film that broke a lot of box office records. Can you guess what this film is? Keep watching. My name is Sotonye Yesimama. Welcome to my channel. If you are a subscriber, thanks for your support. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for dropping by once again. If you are a returning visitor, thanks for dropping by once again as well. Why not click the subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you receive updates of my video uploads. If you're here for the first time, welcome to my channel as well. I share important events that occurred on this day, hence the title Today in History. So I hope that I will be able to educate, entertain you as well, and also that we learn from the lessons of history so that we do not repeat the mistakes from history. Okay, let's get cracking. On this day in 1773, the famous Boston Tea Party took place. For some people, I guess infamous, but yeah, this is a picture of the Boston Tea Party, so a painting depicting what happened on this day. And in what is known as the Boston Tea Party, pictured here, American colonists disguised as Mohawk Indians threw 342 chests of tea belonging to the British East India Company into Boston Harbor to protest a tax on tea. So this was the day depicted here that the Boston Tea Party took place. The year again was 1773. American colonists were disguised, as you can see here, as Mohawk Indians, and they threw 342 chests of tea belonging to the British East India Company into the Boston Harbor to protest the tax on tea. 2 years later, Jane Austen was born. She was an English novelist, known primarily for her 6 major novels. Go check out what those novels were. I'm going to give you a bit of homework, guys. So her novels interpret, critique, and comment upon the British landed gentry at the end of the 18th century. Austen's plots often explore the dependence of women on marriage in the pursuit of favourable social standing and economic security. Her works critique the novels of sensibility of the second half of the 18th century and are part of the transition to 19th century literary realism. Her use of biting irony, along with her realism, humour, and social commentary, have long earned her acclaim among critics, scholars, and popular audiences alike. So, Jane Austen, English novelist, born on this day in 1775. In the year 1866, featured this guy a few videos ago. Go check it out. His name is Vladimir Kandinsky. He was a Russian painter and art theorist. He was born on this day, generally credited as the pioneer of abstract art. So Vasily Kandinsky, generally credited as the pioneer of abstract art, Russian painter and art theorist, born on this day. So go check out my video. If you find the video, I'm going to put the link here. I did make a connection between him and another guy named Vasily, who I think was a Russian emperor or something like that. But yeah, if you find the video, I'll put a link here so you can check that video out as well. 33 years later, Noel Coward was born. That's him pictured here. Who was he? He was an English playwright and actor. Full name Sir Noel Coward. He was best known for his highly polished comedies of manners. So born on this day, Noel Coward, English playwright and actor. Sir Noel Coward. Arthur C. Clarke was also born on this day. He is pictured right here. Sir Arthur Charles Clarke, born December 16th, 1917, died on the 19th of March 2008. He was an English science fiction writer, science writer, futurist, inventor, undersea explorer, and television series host. So, Arthur C. Clarke, he made some quite popular documentaries and movies, so go check them out. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag here. Okay, so 1962. On this day, former NFL defensive lineman for the Chicago Bears, William the Refrigerator Perry, was born. He was born in Aiken, South Carolina. He is a Super Bowl champion. So this is William the Refrigerator Perry, born on this day, former NFL defensive lineman, born on this day in 1962. So happy birthday, William Perry. On this day also, 5 years later, Donovan Bailey, Olympic gold medalist, was born in Manchester, Jamaica. Bailey earned 2 gold medals for Canada in the 1996 Olympic Atlanta Games. So this is Donovan Bailey, who was born on this day in 1967. So Donovan Bailey would be 53 years old today. Happy birthday, Jonathan Bailey. 4 years later, in 1971, Michael McCary, pictured on the left, and inset with the other 2 members of the famous boy band group Boyz II Men. He was born on this day. So happy birthday, Michael McCary, R&B singer. Full name, Sean Michael McCary, was born in Philadelphia on this day. Best known as the bass singer of the popular R&B group Boyz II Men. Flo Rida, another musician, born on this day in 1981, exactly 10 years after Michael McCary. He is a rapper, born Trama Dillard in Opa-locka, Florida. He's best known for his single Low, featuring T-Pain, which hit #1 as the most downloaded song on iTunes in November 2007, as well as reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Flo Rida, born on this day. Happy birthday, Flo Rida. He would be 39 today. Also on this day in 2003, former President George W. Bush signs H.R. 3491 into law. This bill establishes the National Museum of African American History and Culture in the Smithsonian Institution. So this was today that history was made when George W. Bush signed the H.R. 3491 into law. That bill established the Museum of African American History and Culture in the Smithsonian Institution. So you can see it pictured right here. Beautiful structure, beautiful edifice in Washington, D.C. Last but not least, yes, this is the answer to that question at the beginning, to the riddle. Defined as a concept in Hinduism that means descent. It is the material appearance or incarnation of a deity on earth, the relative verb to alight or to make one's appearance. So it's called an avatar. So for those of you who got it right, well, drop a comment in the comment section below if you did get it right. So Avatar, the film, was the day, it was on this day in 2009 that Avatar, a science fiction thriller directed by James Cameron, was released internationally. It went on to make more than $2.7 billion worldwide. More than $2.7 billion worldwide. So guys, we have come to the end of today's Today in History. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you learned a thing or two. I hope you were entertained. I hope it wasn't too boring. Join me tomorrow, December 17th, for another edition of Today in History. Thank you for your support. If you haven't subscribed yet, why not subscribe? Like and share also. It just helps push my channel to more viewers and potential subscribers, and it just helps spread the word as well. Okay, see you tomorrow, guys. Stay safe. Bye-bye.